Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for June 6, 2019, 3 p.m. Eastern. Have you ever thought about having being in total simple silence? This is a practice that's very, very powerful, because what it does is it allows you to surrender thinking. We all have to have this so that we understand where we can be. And silence is crucial. You know, if you go through the course of your day and you are able to reflect from the perspective of, just imagine all of the noise that comes in. You know, you've got over 60,000 thoughts coming in on a minimum on a daily basis. I mean, they're just zooming in and out, in and out, in and out, and most people try to interact with those thoughts. They really do. You imagine that? Can you see why so many people are stressed out? Because how do they know how to go silent? Most people have no clue. And that's why we practice on these meditations, is that when you go into the now and you sit on the side of the road and you just watch all these beams, streaks of lights coming and going, it's where you go into silence. You just stay in the now and you become silent. It frees you from all of the noise and the chatter and the traffic that is relentless in this third density, this third three dimension. And it gives us a really wonderful time to know our God more, to connect with our God more. When you go into silence, you've moved out of the hectic thought and just incessant waves of noise. And that's what it is. And that's why, people will go through the course of a day and then they say to themselves, wow, why do I feel so, and they'll say it, they'll know it. Why do I feel so exhausted mentally? I mean, I really didn't do anything different today than I normally do. But why am I so exhausted? It's because that we have a tendency, without knowing about it, that we just kind of constantly participate in our thoughts. And they're just zooming. You've got so many. The majority of the time, you don't identify all of them. The majority of them, you don't even know. You're in there. You're in the mix. You're in the fray. You have no time for being silent and moving into total silence. And what is that? Well, it means that you stop thinking. Okay? And people say, well, how do you do that? Isn't that automatic? No, it isn't automatic. That's what you've been taught, that it's automatic, but it isn't. You are the instigator. See? Actually, your mind and your ego are. But when you recognize this and you can go into this peace, this silence, and when you're into the silence, you'll know it. Because you won't be thinking. You will not be thinking. Imagine that. Imagine being able to accomplish that in a great and grand way, where you are completely free from thinking. Now, you don't try to, you don't try too hard. You don't push it. You just let it be. Just move out of thinking. Just for a moment. Drop the chattering mind. Doesn't have to be for 10, 15, 20 minutes. See if you can do it for a few minutes. And this will just be absolutely astronomical for you. And you just move into rest, and you're the silent witness, is what you are today. Just a silent witness. You're not interacting. You're not generating thought. It's very empowering, and it moves you even closer to your God. Think about this. Most people don't, but I'm sure all of you have. And man, what would it be like if I could just literally shut the thinking off? And you just become quiet. You don't hear anything. You don't really feel or sense anything. You're in total peace. You're in total happiness. And you're quiet. And you're silent. Imagine all of the civilization in that at will could just move into non-thinking. And could move in and eliminate all of the chatter, drop it away, let it just fall off. And free yourself from thinking. We all must have these abilities and have these breaks. We do have the abilities. So we can take these breaks, which are really needed, because it gives us a whole different perspective and understanding of who and what we are. And we're much more than humanity thinks. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are, should be. And you're going to want to relax. And you're going to move into the now. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, not an hour from now, but right now, the very now. When you move into the now, you get into your comfortable seat, and you're a spectator of your thoughts that are just zooming in and out. Unimaginable speed. And you see them as streaks of colored different lights just zooming by. And you have no urge and no motivation to step into them. You're completely removed from them. And you're in the now, and you relax the body. The body relaxes. The stress drops from the shoulders, the lower back, the entire body, head to foot, is completely moving into a relaxed state. And you free yourself from thinking. And you're just in a simple rest as the silent witness as you're doing this, you're going to want to breathe. You want to breathe through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in through the nose, breath in through the nose, you want to hold it 1001, 1002, 1003. And then you breath out through the mouth, exhale through the mouth. And you want to do this at least 6 times while I'm talking. Now, as you breathe in, and remember the state you have put yourself in. As you breathe in, you experience divine positive energy. As you take this divine positive energy in, it communicates with you. And since you are in the mode of not thinking, it comes in and fills you with silence. In other words, it supports your silence. So it respects your place that you have moved into. And it assists with keeping you from entering the chatter, the thoughts. As you breathe out, you're reinforcing, and anything that causes or tries to pull you or trick you into re-engaging with your thoughts, you expel them completely. They have no chance whatsoever of engaging you. You should start to feel kind of an unusual feeling of almost like dripping heavy weight coming off of you. You feel it in your hands, your shoulders, your thighs. It's a release of a pressure. And as we move through this, and as we turn into our heart-mind, you begin to feel ever so much more in silence. At peace. No chatter, no thoughts, no thinking. And as you form into the heart-mind, you're floating right above the heart, kind of almost, you're above the heart, your head is touching the throat. And you immediately are merged with your God. You merge with your God. You embrace your God. Your God is in complete silence. For your God knows as well. You are completely encased, each and every one of us are, in a perfect sphere of the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God, or their Father God, our family. The emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Michael, purple transmuting flame, the white fire, the violet ray, the violet blue purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. We are encased in these spheres. We're completely protected 24/7. The only thing that can penetrate these spheres find yourself floating effortlessly. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we're drawn together to connect and form the circle of light. The circle of light rims around the center of the planet, of Gaia, of Earth, of Terra Christa, and it embraces the planet right at the equator, and it enrobes the planet completely, top to bottom, bottom to top. And as we begin to float up above the planet, and remember, there's no thinking. You're in complete silence. And you have surrendered that which is free from thinking. We call upon all of the light energy beings in all densities, all dimensions, all existences, all universes, who are of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, who are humbled, benevolent, tranquil, and generous. And they join us in the Guga plexus. They join us in massive numbers. We embrace them. They too are not thinking. They too are in silence. You can feel it as they come in. A massive wave of peaceful, non-interactive being. We love them, they love us. We are in complete harmony with each other. And we're grateful and humbled as they are. And our light expands automatically. We don't have to think about it. We are just in complete silence. Completely free from thinking. We call upon all the archangels, cherubim, the seraphim, the archetypes, all of the angels, all the civilizations who are of the deepest eternal love and from the deepest eternal love, in total peace, prosperity, abundance, humbleness, generosity, unselfishness. And they flock in. And they too are in silence. They too are not thinking. They're not participating in their thought mechanism. And they're in the now. They merge in with us in our fire flame of the white light, of the deep eternal love light energy. Blossoms and expands. And it blossoms and expands silently. We thank them, we love them, we're humbled by them as they are us. We call upon all the ascended masters. We call upon Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Jesus, El Moria, Abundantia, all of the ascended masters, ascended out of body, who are of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love, the highest benevolence, peace, and humbleness, unselfishness and generosity, silently. There's no thought energy, no vibration. It's just silent love light energy, and they merge in with us, and our circle of light expands exponentially. We're humbled by them. We love them, and they're humbled by us and love us. We expand. We call out to the star nations, the Galactic Federation, who are all in deep eternal love from deep eternal love, who are in the highest of benevolence, unselfishness, humbleness, generosity, peace. Join us in this meditation, and they come. Many come and join us in this meditation. And they too are in silence and have dropped away their thinking for this time. We feel the softness of energy filling our heart center, our heart mind. We're humbled by them. We love them as they are humbled by us and love us. We call upon all of the inhabitants of this planet from inner Earth, hollow Earth, Agartha, and beneath Earth civilizations who are in the highest benevolence, the deepest eternal love, from the deepest eternal love, generous, unselfish, humble, and they come and they join us softly, quietly, silence. Everything is in silence. They move in and merge with us, and we expand. We love them, we're humbled by them as they are us. We call upon all of our loved ones who have ascended out of body in this life and all lifetimes that we've inhabited, who are the deepest eternal love from the deepest eternal love, generous, unselfish, kind, humble, peaceful, benevolent, and they join us and just float in. We embrace them, we love them, humbled by them as they embrace us, love us, and are humbled by us. And our light expands. We can watch it as it expands out to the sacredness of space. Anything and everything it comes in contact with is literally transformed into eternal deep love light energy. It expands out to the ribbon of creation and beyond. We call upon all of the civilizations who have been assisting this civilization of planet Earth in its freeing itself from self-imposed bondage, in its evolution, its enlightenment, and its ascension. They are of deep eternal love, from deep eternal love. They are generous, unselfish, humble, kind, peaceful. They are also silent, for they have also disconnected from their thinking. And they join us gladly. And we love them, and we're humbled by them, and they love us, and they're humbled by us. And our light expands. We call upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and in this planet. elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaids, the dolphins, the whale, Pegasus, the unicorn, and many, many, many more. And they come, and they are humble, and they are generous, and they are kind, and they are unselfish, and they're in peace, and they too are in silence. They too have disengaged from participating in their thinking. We love them. We're humbled by them. They love us and are humbled by us. And our light expands. Feel yourself in total peace. No thoughts, no noise. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. It sits center circle. It has all of the light energy swirling with it, through it, and around it. The emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael, the purple, violet blue flaming light of Archangel Michael, the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, the white fire, the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God, Mother, Father God, our families, deep eternal love. It can be literally sensed, heard, felt, seen through all densities, dimensions, existences, and universes. And it affects all that there is, ever will be, ever has been, with deep, eternal love, light, energy. We're all in silence. We're all in peace. We have no thoughts. We are not engaged with our thinking. We are in complete silence. And our meditative sphere knows this, understands it. So as it saturates us from head to toe, inside and out, saturates our God within, our physical body, cradles us in complete silence, so as not to disturb our silence and our disengagement from our thoughts. We see and look upon the planet, and we see all of our brothers and sisters. We see all life. And we send a message to their higher selves, their gods, that we wish for them too to disengage from their thinking, so that they're in silence. They're in the now. And they're just being. This will help elevate them exponentially. It'll help them to become more with their gods. We witness this. We are not engaging. We are not thinking. We are in silent, in peace. No noise. No chatter. Imagine the entire planet and all of our brothers and sisters in complete silence and disengaged from thinking. I'll join you in the meditation, and I'll return to close us out. moments when you move into this non-interaction with your thoughts, even for a brief moment, if you were able to do that, you enter an entirely different place. You are in silence. You are not interacting with your thoughts, and you're in the now. And for just once, you're in peace. You're not thinking. You're not participating in any of the noise or the chatter. You feel a lightness through the heart center, the heart mind. A freeing, a letting go. Imagine practicing this off and on, because you cannot not enjoy it and relish in it. So because of this, it's a high motivator to want to do it more often. So take it with you throughout the day, into the evening and night, into the following morning, and know what it